Hello guys, what's up? I'm here, Cristiano talking again. Today's video I'll implement here VAO and VBO. Those kind of resources we can draw stuffs in the window. Uh, in this video we will implement this VAO and we will contain a lot of VBOs. This relationship here will be just virtual because in OpenGL we have a state machine where when we enable a VAO, every VBO that we create and enable after you belongs to VAO. So you don't need to have a real relationship here. I think that simplifies a lot stuff for me. And if it will be necessary in the future, we can do that in an easy way. So in this video, to not take so much time, I'll just neglect some error verifications. So let's hit the code. Okay. For this implementation, I'll need just some types where will simplify my life, and to avoid to expose some internal features, I'll put all these new types here in the OpenGL types, and for that I need to include the std standard int. I'll use the winch32 for that. Here I will create a structure. Oh my god, yeah. OpenGL versus, and here I'll have a float pointer list, and here I'll ask you for the size of this list. And second, I'll create another struct attribute. With this structure, we can configure our verses and communicate with the shader. I have here elements, here an offset. Nice. And I'll create a new structure here to hold up this two structure that I already created. Nice. And attribute here. Attribute. And here I'll put a name as well, but I'll keep it because I don't know if you'll need this name in the future, but yeah, just for saving amounts of time. If it won't be necessary, I will just remove. Okay, VBO args st, and we'll have color as well. Type struct OpenGL color t. Here I'll have 4 colors, 3 colors in 1 alpha. Nice. With these new structures, we can configure our VBO passing the vertices and the size, and here we can configure these vertices where are located in the memory, GPU memory, and your location, how verts we have, and the offset. I think I'm not so sure. I need to I need a reminder because it's too much stuff I've studied so far, so it's kind of complicated to remember all the stuffs. All right, no problem. Oh, I think not. Okay. Now I'll have more new two files. Here I'll call one the set OpenGL VAO, and here in the source file I'll call this one VAO source file. I'll do the same here. No, number 2, no. Paste here, but I'll change for VBO. And I'll do the same in the header file. Okay, nice. Now, just for save some time, I'll add those two new files here in our script. VAO, VBO. Okay. Let's start with the VAO. In VAO, it's kind of a container that holds all VBOs. That saves a lot of time for us when we try to activate all those VBOs, and we can just add all the VBOs in VAO and just turn on the VAO, and all the VBOs inside will be activated. It's kind of like so just some like a structure, data structure for VBO, right? And here I'll create the ID. Every VBO, as the programs, we need to have a ID for communicate with those guys. And char to give the VAO a name. Okay. And here I'll use my set stats. And here the prefix will be OpenGL VAO. I'll just copy this guy, create the object. And here, when I create the VAO, I need to pass just the name. If I need in the future more arguments, so far that I studied so far, so for me there is no necessity right now to put more arguments. So to keep our signature simplified, I just have a name just for that, just for simple stuff. Okay, I'll destroy VBO, I'll enable VBO, and I'll disable VBO. Okay, here is just for destroy, enable, and disable. And I'll copy all these functions here and bring it to VAO file, source file, and I'll include it here at OpenGL VAO header, and I need to declare here to use the OpenGL functions. I hate this kind of stuff. And for create VBO, we need to use the gen vertex arrays. For this guy, I just create one, and I'll pass the ID here, and I'll pass the pointer name to the object. Just for matter of simplicity, I'll just return true all the time here. But in the future, I'll handle all these errors. I need to discover first of how. True. Return status. Okay. Copy all these guys here. And I need to check it out after if it's necessary to have these returns. I think not, but yeah, I'm very in a hurry to see the things being drawn in the window. Yeah, it's kind of complicated to handle my anxiety. And for delete the VAO, we can use the delete vertex arrays. I just use the ID, and to enable, we need to use the GL bind array, bind vertex array, and we use the ID here. And to disable, we don't need to use the context here, so I'll cast if void to just ignore, to avoid to have warning problems. And we can bind vertex array again, but if you did 0, and we just release the current VAO that we are using. For VAO, it's just that, and for VBO, it's quite the same, but we have two more functions for this video. I'll copy here, try to save some time here, and here I need to include the set OpenGL types, where I use the structure that we created in types header file. VBO, 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 and this VBO. Cool. And here in VBO, if you follow the book, you can see we need to pass some verses and attributes for VBO to configure VBO. And here I'll create more two functions, 1, 2, and that's one I'll call such verses when we pass the verses here. And the other I'll call set attributes when we need to pass the attributes. Attributes. Cool. And right now I'll copy all these functions here and bring it to the VBO source file, and here I'll do the same, includes OpenGL VBO, and I'll include here GL glue again, and I'll paste all these functions, and just man, I hated this kind of stuff, the boring stuff we're doing all the time, but it's necessary because I don't want to create any shortcut for that. Okay, I'll go to the VBO, copy this guy here, and paste it here, 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 and finally here. Okay. To create a VBO, we need to call the GL gen buffers, and we will just create one at a time, and select VBO ID, and the same here to get the name. But as I told before, the name I won't use right now, but I don't know if in the future it will be necessary. It's kind of easy when you want to just need to remove instead to adding. Yeah, forget about. And to delete the VBO, we can use the GL delete buffers, and we delete the just one, and okay, and return true. No error here. And for past the verses, for the VBO, we need to use the GL buffer data, where I use the define array buffer, and I'll pass here versus lists, so size first, and versus list, and I'll fix it GL static draw. We send the data for the GPU, and we use a lot. All right, and the attributes, we need the GL vertex attribute pointer. Okay, and we use a key attribute location, and here I think I made a mistake here. No, the name is the same. And attribute amounts, I'll say I'll fix it, everything is for floats. And no, I'll say normalize false. And here attributes elements, I had to multiply for the size of float. Here, I use this weird cast here. Multiply float. And we set here the offset to, I think the name is stride. Yeah, we can point to identify where the data begins. And after that, I have to pass to the shader vertex 3B array. Okay. And to enable the VBO, we can use GL bind buffer. Buffer. And the name is GL array buffer. Passing the ID. Okay, and to disable, you can use this guy, but using the 0 to disable. Okay, nice. I think that's implementation for VBO for now, and now we need to do some tweaks in the window, because the window we have a while, and I cannot to hold this loop and for long enough, so I need to find another way here. And is that I just check here, and if it's true, I'll pass those guys here to outside, right? And I'll use a flag here, go status equal false. I'll start with true, and if some event was detected, we in this case to close the window, we change to false, right? And we return the status. And we need to change this guy for bool. I'll go here in the window as well and change it to bool. Yeah. Okay. Next, I have to create new functions in our main context here in main header file. It's OpenGL header file. Where is you? Where are you? Here. Okay. What this guy here? The first function is to create VAO. Use this guy here. Create VAO. The second, it's enable VAO. We need to do the same for program as well. This will be program. We need to enable the program to use it. It'll be nice, I think, in the future to I don't know, I'm not so sure when those things will be connected, but I think it's a good and very nice exercise. Try to model something with the experience and idea and skills that you have so far right now, I mean, and in the future, and try to check if it was a good or not way that you model it. It's the hardest word to pronounce here, but I think you got the idea. Okay, and check in the future is good enough. I think it's a good exercise. And here I don't like the run, because run's a blocking function, and I use another one to draw. In future, you check that, and we create another one to set the color. I just pass the color here directly. It's a copy. OpenGL color. Yeah. Oh, I have to implement all these functions here right now. I'll jump for the last. Yeah. What is here? Okay. I'll start for the easy one here. to set the color, I'll land you here. No, I land you here. Open a draw and color. Yeah, nice. And here in color, I'll come here, and here I'll clear color, and I'll pass the color red, color green, color blue, and color alpha. There's no color alpha, but and for draw, I'll fix it here, and let's change here the name. I'll fix it here to draw just triangles. Draw arrays. But when we are move on, we can change gel triangles, and I use this one 3 vertices just to, and here I'll call an OpenGL window run verifying if there's not if it's accessing event or not, and if it doesn't, we receive true, and we can return true as well. Yeah. But we need to identify how we can use these guys, and his amount here. I don't know why, but yeah, it's complicated sometimes to figure out all the stuff at once. Now you already have the color and the draw, and the create VAO will be the same when we create the program. For that, I need to get the VAO, and VBO. And here I'll add the SATI VAOs. And here I need to change this program, and I need to find where I use this guys here. I think it's the end. I'll need some for VBOs as well, to avoid to include the same, and just change it here, VAO. VAO, 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 VAO. Follow here, I'll paste it here as well. VAO. Yeah, this further. Okay, now I needed to create the VAO as well, initialize the data structure. I'll copy here. VAO. Okay, is VAO. VAO. A program that doesn't exist here. VAOs. And to create, I use the program here. Don't change all this code for VAO. VAO. So why is it true? Is there a name? VAO. 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 Here I don't need this guy, just remove him. Okay. Maybe I've added here VAOs. VAO. And here will be VAO destroy. Nice. To enable the VAO, there's I have to use the iterator here. Where are you? Use this guy here. It's base. PC here. Enable VAO. And then I don't need this guy here. Iterator. VAOs. VAO. 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 And if I got it, I'll call open GL VAO enable. VAO. And here VAO. VAO. Okay. I'll copy this one again. Now to enable the program. And here and it has OpenGL program enable program. Move this guy here. Nice. In the close, I need to remove this guy. Where are the close? Yeah. Program first. Not views. Oh. Now I need to create another one. I'm not so sure if I already created this. And then edge. Uh, edge video to video to video. And here I'll just use the OpenGL URX. Video arts. And paste it here. Or no, the last one was paste it here. To add VBO to VAO, I use the add shader. Good program. And add VBO to VAO. The name, right? And the artists. I won't check everything here, as I told you, but for this first implementation, I wanna just focus here in the draw. I'm looking for first for the video. If I find the video, I'll start to add the video. And here I can remove all this content, and I'll start here enabling the video. Enable video. I'll create here OpenGL video. And I'll create here the video. Here I use these arts, but I have to video art. Oh, I'll let arts. Art is good name. And arts dot name. I will enable here the video enable. And I'll set the vertices. Passing the video. And video arts. Vertices. Here pass the attributes. Video args dot attributes and disable. Disable here and video disable. Too big this implementation, isn't it? I think it's thinks that all that I think is I don't know, it's very big. Okay. And I think it's good to go. I'm using the book for Joe Vraz, I think is the pronunciations, I'm not so sure. But I'm learning OpenGL through this book. There's a website in opengl.org where you can go there and we can find there a lot of articles to learn stuff about OpenGL. And in his book he uses C++ to teach the OpenGL. My case, my best language is C language, so I'm converting all this material for C language and abstracting some steps to make it easy in my life to implement stuff in an easy way, and to practice my software engineer skills. So I use all the stuff that I told you guys just for I'm using his shaders here. So I need to give him some credits because it's a wonderful job, and really enjoy it because it's easy language and easy to understand, and all that just works fine. And in the end, we have a game. That's my goal here. Implement this engine. So yeah, let's keep it going. And in the tests, I'm not so sure, but I think everything's fine. But yeah, we can see that in the builds. In the OpenGL tests, we have assets, and I'll create here more a folder. This shaders here, it was for program, but I think it didn't work. Just for compile, I think here, I'm not so sure what I can have through these guys here. And I use the program to create another one called, I'll call this one as a triangle. triangle. And here in essence, I triangle. I'll copy these two guys here to the triangle, and implementing here the fragments, the core. Frag color. We receive here a frag as output. Any vertex. I'll create a layout here. Location equals 0. It's an input. It's a vector, and the name is a position. And I use here x, a pause here y, a pause here z. Here will be just 1. I think is everything. So, but I need to add this guy here as well as a test. It will be triangle. Nice. In the book, we can, inside the book, we can find in the second chapter, I think, and third chapter, you can find an example how to create a triangle. I'll use this example here. Oh my god. No. Here we don't have a signal. Zero. Have signal. And here as well. That's the coordinates you can, the points to create a triangle. And all the things here keep the same. I just changed the name here, triangle. Makes sense. And here, create here shader, vertex in the first, and the second I'll create the program. And here, I'll use this little guy here to create a VAO. I'll call triangle because in a different data structure, there is no problem about it. And after that, I can add a VAO, VBO to VAO. And here, add VBO to VAO. And he'll pass OpenGL VBO RST. The name, I just pass the name here, VBO, to be discarded, and versus. The first I'll pass the list is the verse, and here the size. Here the size of the verses, and attribute is equal location is equal 0. Amount elements offset to be 0. And the in a while I'll check if the return is good. And I can set the color. Color T. I'll press ready here. I got 2 gray. Of 3 floats. Blue. And alpha B. Okay, now I can use this guy here. I'll enable program is triangle. And the VAO is a triangle as well. And I can draw it's this round I don't need anymore, but I'll keep it because if I remove it, it will be broken the first test, so it's not the time to do that because I need to add a lot of verifications here because I jump all of them because yeah, we want to see the drawing here. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I use it here. Let's see. OpenGL is enabled. All right. Mm. Set such. Mm-hmm. Both. I need to remove all these warnings. It's kind of annoying. Right. So now I need to waste a life because it will take so long to compile all this code. It's a lot of warnings. I need to cast them. Oh, window is going. Nice. Oh, no. Versus. Where are you? Oh, nice. Good to go. I'll copy here the vertex path. And I'll open another window here. I'll here. I'll get into here and triangle. I'll pass this first one, the second one. Will be fragment. And if I run, oh, nice. And the triangle is here, but where is my, I don't know if it's something, it's totally weird. I just forgot to print the color. But it's working. I'm happy right now. Setting color. I just forget here. I need to pass a function here to validate the color. I'm looking for here for the name for the function. It's a GL clear. GL clear. GL color buffer bit. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, run here again. And nice. And here you have a triangle. Use the fragment shader, compile, loading, compile, and saving, create the VBO, adding to VAO, enable the VAO, and drawing. And we draw this triangle. It's kind of nice. A lot of work has done. A lot of people will talk it's not necessary to do that, but look at this code here. It's kind of simple to do that. I mean, just a couple lines. I already have a triangle here. That's the power of abstraction. People say encapsulation, but it's a level of abstraction, I think. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't, if you wanna subscribe my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, let a comment, and apologize for my English, but that I need to improve myself. So that's the way I found to help myself and try to show you my skills as a programmer. Yeah, amen. That's the point. That's all this point. I mean, okay, that's all for now, and bye, man. Take care.